Here first we'll understand how to enter matrix into the MATLAB, and then we'll see how to do standard multiplication division and element wise multiplication division to the matrix. So now let's jump to that thing. Let's code it. The first way is you just separate each element by comma like this, 1, 2, and if you want to jump to the next row, then press enter and then start writing the next row like 4, 5. So this would be the matrix A, which is 2 cross 2 matrix 1, 2, 4, 5, right? Another way is inline addition of matrix, like B is equal to, here you separate each element by space like 1 space 2 space 3, and when you want to switch the row, just give semicolon and then 4 space 5 space 6 like this, break it over. So this is the another way of adding matrix. Now let's add another matrix like X, which is equal to 1, 2 semicolon 3, 4, break it over, right? So these are the different ways to enter the matrix into MATLAB. Now let's run. So here you can see we have got A, B and C, 3 different matrices. And now we'll see different arithmetic operations with MATLAB. Like for example, if you want to add to matrix, just simply say R is equal to A plus B. Run. Oh sorry, X, right? Here the dimensions are same. So when you do addition and subtraction, let me show you subtraction also. Let's say T is equal to A minus X, right? And run. So here you can see addition and subtraction. So when in MATLAB you are doing addition and subtraction, it will be automatically done element wise, because in normal matrix also it is done element wise. In addition, what it will do, it will add this 1 with this 1 and gives the answer as 2. So in R, the first element is 2, second is 2 plus this 2, that gives us 4, then 4 plus this 3 gives us 7, 5 plus 4 gives us 9. So in matrix, addition and subtraction is done element wise, right? But what in case of multiplication? Let me show you that. For multiplication, let's say we have two matrices A and B. So here A is 2 cross 2 matrix and B is 2 cross 3 matrix. So in order to multiply these two, what is the condition that must be followed? The condition is the inner dimension of these two matrices must match. And here the inner dimensions are matching, 2 and 2. And what would be the size of resultant matrix? That would be 2 cross 3. 2 from A and 3 from B. So that will be the size of that matrix. And the calculation is does like this. C is equal to 1 multiplied by 1 and then 2 multiplied by 4, and then adding these two things together gives us the first element of C. The same thing with second column. 1 with 2 and 2 with 5 gives us the second element of this 2 cross 3 matrix. And then the same thing for the rest of the elements. So this is how we get our final matrix, which is 2 cross 3 in size, that is C matrix. Now let's see the same thing in MATLAB. C is equal to A cross B. Let's run it, and which is 2 cross 3 matrix. So this is how a standard multiplication is done in MATLAB. But this type of multiplication is not required in all the applications. Many calculations does not fit into the standard matrix multiplication. For example, a car is moving and you are recording the data of force applied and the velocity of the car to calculate the power produced by that car. The data you are recording is in Excel format, and that would be in a long vertical or horizontal list. Yes, actually you can import the data from Excel to the MATLAB. If you want to learn that, then here is the video for that. But you should check that video after this. Here our purpose is to understand how to do element-wise multiplication. So now let's see how to multiply this force and velocity. So now let's say, for example, the reading of force that we have taken, it's like this, and the reading of velocity we have taken, it's like this, right? We want to calculate power. So here both these things are 1 cross 6 matrix. What is the equation of power? The equation of power is P is equal to force into velocity. Now if you want to multiply these two things together, the inner dimension must match. So if force is 1 cross 6, then the velocity must be 6 cross 1. But if it is 6 cross 1, then also we will not be able to get the right multiplication, because the matrix multiplication does not fit for the application. Now here our requirement is different. Here our requirement is to go for element wise multiplication, because the value of force is 1 here and the corresponding value of velocity is 1. The value of force is 4 and the corresponding value of velocity is 4. Here our requirement is to multiply the 4 with 4, not with any other element. So here we must go for element wise multiplication, and the result that we want to get is like this. So this is what our expectation is, and to achieve this we should go for element wise multiplication. Now let me show you in MATLAB. Let's add force here. So we have added the two matrix, force and velocity, and now we are going to multiply it. So here in between this cross mark there is a dot, F dot cross V. So this dot represents that whatever multiplication you are about to do, that has to be element wise multiplication, and when you do this, the result would be like this. Now instead of this, what if you go for regular multiplication and now run? There is an error. Inner matrix dimension must agree or must match. So this is how you can achieve element wise multiplication. The same way you can do element wise division, right? So this is element wise division. There are so many things that you can do with this matrix in MATLAB,